Hi, my name is Chaitanya Adgaonkar. I'm the co-founder of Sark Hospitality. We run Centro hotels, Chirp and Bloom. I am part of the first cohort of the Second Orbit that is run by Gokhale Institute, and I am really privileged and happy to be part of this cohort. It has been an excellent experience for not just me but for our company, and the impact that it has had on our overall sort of operations and processes is incredible. So I think one of the first sessions or one of the first few sessions we had, we spoke about a concept, and that was that sort of, for me it was something new that I learned, was something called a painted picture. What the painted picture and that entire sort of exercise that we did with the cohort, and which was, we were guided by Dr. Anand Deshpande and Dr. Korwar, what it helped really figure out for me was that uh, before you sort of decide to grow or to scale, you really need to know what you want to scale to, and the painted picture is an excellent tool at doing that. When we made our painted picture, for example, we have put like really specific things into our painted picture, which includes sort of what the future culture of a company is going to be, what sort of revenues are we looking at, what sort of growth plan are we looking at, how are we going to make sure that the growth is going to be sustainable. Our decision making, our processes, our systems, everything is now being defined by where we want to go, and it has given a lot of clarity to us as an organization and to me as a business owner about how I want to grow and how I want to do that. And it feels really good, and I feel sort of more structured and stable as a business owner. I think what we learned and what we saw a lot of examples of, and how the change happens, is that you have to go from calling it my company to calling it our company. Now, this seems like a very simple thing to say, or feels like it's a very easy process to do, but it was one of the most difficult things that we did. But it had the most sort of impact, for going from saying that this is my company to going and saying that this is our company. We went to our managers, we said that see, this is the vision, this is where we are going, and we need your support to sort of reach there. And what we did was that we did changes at every step of the organization. We became more transparent with the sort of communication we do. The organization was rebuilt in a structure wherein now a lot of decisions are taken at a group level with a lot of collective input, and it really helps in sort of reducing the load on me and my co-founder as well, so that we can focus on even more strategic initiatives. I need to sort of start delegating, and I need to start understanding that I alone cannot sort of meet all of the goals that we have planned. It needs to be a collective effort. No great war or organization was built by an individual. It requires the skill, talent, hard work of multiple individuals coming together with a very sort of solid motivation and intent and a vision to sort of achieve a humongous target. So that was a great learning for me actually. And this, I think the cohort is one of the major assets of this entire program, and the way the cohort has been put together, I think the thought that went behind it was excellent. Because what I realized when I met other people was that instead of, like, there are a lot of other things to pick from, what other industries have maybe already solved in a different way, maybe they have a different word for it. But you can, if you are just willing to listen and respect that this person has built this organization or built this business in such a scale, then there is 100 things you can learn from a business you feel like is unrelated to you by miles, but there are 100 things that you can learn from it. So I think that was a really good skill, and my very quickly I felt like I was part of an excellent group, because in a way it helps that when we sit sort of, like, for example, we meet other restaurant people, the conversations are very similar. We have the same problems, we have the same things, and we don't think out of the box even when we're trying to help each other. But here they were looking at my problem very objectively, and they were doing it from maybe a tech point of view, or maybe a manufacturing point of view, which was really applicable in my thing. This is the sort of point, like inflection point, where like after which it just boom, like the businesses are going to grow. The more people get sort of exposed to it, the more entrepreneurs and larger businesses that we'll be able to build, and it will be great for not just business owners and the community, but also for the nation entirely.